Still got a dress for $1. Hey ZAMFAM, it's Rebecca, and since it's October, there seems to be Halloween costumes in every store I go into. Some costumes are cheap, some are really expensive, and so for today's video, I thought I would compare $1 Halloween costumes versus $50 Halloween costumes. So the way this challenge works is I went to the 99-cent store and picked out some Halloween costumes, and then I went to the more expensive Halloween costume stores and picked costumes that would match the $1 ones so we could compare them. Make sure to subscribe and join the ZAMFAM if you have not already, and turn on those notifications. If you have them on right now, I want you to hashtag #AwkwardSquad in the comments section. Also, be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like Halloween and you like dressing up like I do, because I love to dress up. Time to get into some costumes. So for this first outfit, I bought the $50 Cinderella costume. And I think I got a size that was a little bit big, but it's really cute. I like the headband, it's got gloves, it's blue, it definitely reminds me of Cinderella. And the sleeves keep falling because again, I think I got the wrong size, but it's kind of like an 80s Cinderella, which I'm kind of digging. I don't mind it because I do love the 80s. I do like the attention to detail, the headband. I appreciate the tights because as you will see, this is one of the only costumes that came with tights. And my legs are gonna get cold if I'm trick-or-treating at night. Okay, I'm a little too old to trick-or-treat, but you know what I mean. I go out to a party and it's cold. Also, if I want to do a handstand. Now let's see what the $1 Cinderella looks like. Okay, let me start off by saying how hard this was to get into because it's a child's costume. I had to cut the back, but now that I'm in it, let's talk about this Cinderella costume. Okay, so it's white and yellow. This was not even any part of the colors in Cinderella. Like, she did not wear a dress like this at all, so I'm so confused. Can we talk about this like one shoulder? No crown, no tights, no gloves. Pretty basic as they go, but it's from the 99-cent store, so I guess it's at least a costume. You get a lot of dress for your buck, if you know what I mean. I'm pretty sure if I went on the streets and asked 10 people who I was, that none of them would say Cinderella. Nothing from this says Cinderella. Still got a dress for $1. The fun has only started. Let's change into another costume. And now I am a witch. So this is the $50 witch costume, which I think it's actually a really cute witch costume and I like it a lot. The only thing that I'm bummed about is that it did not come with a broom, which I feel like if you're paying $50, you should at least get a broom. Very cute. I like it. I feel like $50 is a lot of money and it's a little overpriced, but I do think it's a cute costume. So, you know, I'd probably spend $50 because it's kind of worth it. Now let's try on the $1 witch costume. And ta-da! I am a $1 witch. So technically these are my clothes because I didn't want to have to censor everything because this witch costume only came with a hat. But then I found this broom at the dollar store and I was like, yes, at least there's a broom because witches need brooms, you know, to write on, like this. $1 witch, it's a bargain. So if you want to go to the dollar store to get a costume, just know you're gonna have to wear some type of your own clothing and just get a hat. Maybe you find a broom, but that is about it. It's as basic as a witch can get. I'm a basic witch right now. On to the next outfit. And now I am another Disney princess. This is Aurora, better known as Sleeping Beauty. And I really like this costume because it's kind of all in one. I mean, there's a little crown, necklace, and this as accessories. But the dress is one and it's cute because it's pink, which is my favorite color. And it's very simple and comfortable. And this is perfect for a girl that wants to look really pretty for Halloween, you know? You don't want to have like blood dripping down your face. You want to be a beautiful princess. This is exactly what I would wear if I were going to sleep like Sleeping Beauty, you know? Oh. Obviously, $50 is a lot, but think about it, for $50 you can be a Disney princess. It's not so bad. Time to see what a dollar princess looks like. So you go and spend $50 and you can be a Disney princess, but you spend $1 and you can be a Disney princess's evil stepsister, which is what this costume is. So they obviously did not have a Sleeping Beauty costume at the 99-cent store. I looked all over, I could not find one, but I found Anastasia, who was really mean to Cinderella. This is actually not so bad. It's really big. I think it's like 1 one size fits all. So it's very stretchy, but you definitely don't feel like a princess. You just feel like people are gonna stare at you when you walk in a room. You get what you pay for. I really like the holographic addition to it. Like, I think it stands out. I said I love pink, so you know. So 99-cent store. Thanks for giving us the evil stepsisters costumes and not the Disney princesses, because if you can't afford a Disney princess, you can just be a stepsister to a Disney princess. Like this. Time to change into another glorious costume. I'm a cat. So this is the $50 cat costume. And as you guys can see, it is like very sexy and like tight. You know, you feel like confident in this. Kind of, well actually it's a little tight on me. It's got the leather, pleather, one piece, and then it's got a nice belt. I love this. I think this is such a cute little thing. This is worth $50. Except this thing keeps like unclipping, so that's a downer, but you know. This one actually would keep you warm if you went out at night because it's long sleeve, trapping in a lot of things. It's hard to move. It's a little hard to breathe, but you know, that's what you have to do because it's Halloween. And that's what girls do on Halloween, you know? This tail's kind of fancy. My tail went a Z for ZAMFAM. Can't wait to see what this 99-cent cat costume looks like. Okay, so now I'm a dollar cat. I would have had to censor everything because this dollar cat costume came with nothing but ears, a bow tie, and a tail. But like, I'm really confused about this tail because this is what it came in. I was like trying to put it on. That's what it should be for. And I can't do it. I cannot get it over my behind. So, I'm not sure if this is an adult costume or a kid's costume. I'm gonna have to go with kid. Either way, the kid should be able to be dressed as a cat. But I guess for $1, you gotta get some of it. All the circulation. This is gonna go back in my pants now. I also feel like I should have like whiskers, so maybe I'm supposed to draw them on. But if I go to the 99-cent store for a costume, I want the full costume. I wanna be a cat, not a bow tie cat. All right, moving on. And I have a $50 Tinkerbell. This green, I actually really like. I think it pops a lot, but unfortunately these wings, like they're just hard to get comfortable with. I like the touch of the hair clip. Where is it? Right here. Very easy, very comfortable. I don't know if it's worth $50, but you know, Tinkerbell I feel like is like the best fairy type person that you could be. Like she's like the high end of Disney. So when you're like, oh, I want to be something that flies and has magical powers, you think of Tinkerbell. Now let's see what the dollar version of Tinkerbell is. You guys are probably wondering what this is because this is not Tinkerbell. It turns out that none of the 99-cent stores sell Tinkerbell, but what they do sell is a fairy godmother. Everyone wants a fairy godmother, but no one wants to be a fairy godmother because I checked for fairy godmother costumes at other stores. Nothing had it except the 99-cent store. Tinkerbell's like high end. I guess fairy godmother's low end. It's very big. It didn't even come with a wand. Like bippity boppity boo. Like what do I use? I have no wings. But yeah, maybe if I had a fairy godmother, she could change this into a really beautiful gown and I could go to the ball. Moving on to this final one, which I'm really excited about, and I'm gonna switch it up a little, so let's do it. I'm changing it up for this last outfit. I am a mixel. You guys are gonna have to guess which of these costumes is the $1 costume and which one is the $50 costume. And you guys are gonna get to compare at the same time. So Matt, mixel number 2, could you come in?
This doesn't fit right.
So these outfits are so small. If you see an emoji covering us, it is because of the fact that it's so small. We don't want to scare you guys. One of these is from the 99-cent store. I want you guys to comment right now in the comment section below whose of these costumes you thought was the $50 one and whose you thought was the $1 one. Ready, set, go. Which one? So these mixels, we actually didn't know what they were, and they're actually from the Cartoon Network. You guys might know what they are. I think these are actually pretty close. Like they're literally the exact same costume.
It's the same exact costume.
So they might be a little too small for us, but if you are a kid, you could get this at the dollar store for $1.
I mean, what is this?
Also, I have to say that both of our masks were correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so hopefully you guys have already commented below which one you thought was the $1 and which was the 50. And guess what? Mine was a $50 costume and Matt's was the $1 costume. So comment below, hashtag I was right if you got that right now. I don't know, it was kind of tough for this one. I thought this one was pretty hard. Thanks, Matt, you can change now. All right, you guys, and that concludes me doing the $1 versus $50 Halloween costume challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up or a blue thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And subscribe and join the ZAMFAM if you haven't already. I can't believe we are so close to 2 million subscribers. Also, comment below what you think Matt and I should be for Halloween. We want to do a couple's costume of some sort, and we need some ideas. So comment those in the comment section below. Love you, Zam Fam, and I'll see you next time.